Uh-oh. The first indications that summer is coming back. The sun is starting to shine through the skylight again. I'm going to have to rig up this stupid thing that I do. I put this old t-shirt up there with a couple of thumbtacks to keep it from burning my giant forehead. Hi, everybody. It's Friday. It's time to shave. What am I going to shave with today? Well, my friends over at Gravel, the Cologne company. Do you know this one? It's been around since 1957. Gravel, Hudson River, New York. Invented in 1957, the first fragrance created in the United States of America. Up till then, I guess you were just getting them from France and all those fancy places. But then maybe a few years after World War II, when all the GIs came home, they're like, you know what? Let's make one of our own. So a gentleman named Michael Knudsen came up with this in 57, and it has become one of the most standard ones out there. I never knew about it. But you know why it's called Gravel? Listen. You hear that? I'll show you that later. This is staying with me, but this is a giveaway video because they sent me, not only that, here's what I'm going to give it away. I got to figure out how to give it away. Some I want to maybe two I want to leave around town with clues and give the other ones away, mail them out. So they sent me a brand new box of their Gravel shaving soap, still wrapped. They sent me this a while back, so I'm going to use mine. Here's what it looks like inside. It's a hard puck. It's got the same sort of almost like baby powder scent. I think is their cologne. I'm trying to open the cologne again and remind myself. My youngest and I were testing it out this morning to see if it might fit him as a fragrance. Now, I've already got my fragrance. I've had mine since 1986. Yeah, I know. It's old. I'm old. This bottle is old. This bottle was made 20 years ago. And there's just a little bit left. Almost time to buy some more Drakkar. So anyway, my oldest son has his own scent. My youngest one might be using Gravel. He liked it. It's got some orange, bergamot smells, some patchouli, that kind of stuff. So let's shave with their shaving soap. We'll give away this box. We'll give away not one. Now, you can't have this one. This is mine. It's my wife's. It's like one of those old travel dop kits. Now, it's made to put whatever the heck you want in it. They say it's great for their products. Of course, you can put little samples of things in there, makeup. There's a pocket in there. And it's made out of some sort of faux leather, but it looks good, you know. I wish it smelled like leather. But it's got a gold look at this. This is great. Anyway, this is my wife's. You can't have that one. But they didn't just send me one. They sent me 5 of them. I've got 4 more where that came from, folks. There they are. So what I'm going to do is try to give away, well, I will give away all of this stuff. And I'm gonna put a can of Barbasol in these. I'm gonna stick it in there, send it off, whoever wins it. So if you're in Europe or the UK or somewhere you can't get Barbasol, you just might get a little double whammy there. But for today, we're gonna shave and we're gonna smell their cologne and chat, find out what's going on. How's everybody doing? Hope you're doing all right. It's been a week of ups and downs. Did you know they found Paul McCartney's old missing Hofner bass? Oh my gosh, I was so excited by that. So excited. We'll talk about that on another one. I almost got my bass out and put it back there, but I was like, I can't do it today. Okay, so I took a shower. I did my hair. It's getting like Lyle Lovett's levels of, lift. Lyle Lovett levels of lift. Lyle's in town somewhere, I know. Okay, so we're going to shave with, this is speaking of my youngest, he likes to come in here and pretend to shave. And this is the one he always chooses, this brush. It's a DS Cosmetics. Yeah, so my old pals, they've forsaken me. DS Cosmetics, they don't make any signature brushes for me anymore. Poor me. I don't really care. But if you want them, I know Ken Surfs has them. He's always got some good ones. So Ken, if you're watching, shout out to you. And anyone else, if you haven't checked out Ken Surfs, please do. He's great. And there's a bunch of other good YouTube shavers out there too. I say good. I mean great. But anyway. So, I was going to use Ken Surf's signature brush today, but I decided I'm going to use this one because my youngest this morning. Okay, so the smell of this shaving soap. I should open up the eau de parfum and see if it smells the same. It's not eau de cologne, by the way, the stuff they sent me. This is the good stuff, and it's in a nice little fancy box. It's like box within a box. It was a wonderful experience to open it. It's the simple things, folks. It truly is. It's the simple things. All right, let's put this back. The Gravel shaving soap. That's mine. And what are we going to use? What are we using? We got a bunch of fancy stuff today. I feel like we got like leatherette bags with gold on it, gold tone zippers and little handle thingies. You can even buy different colored handles for their little, I think they call it a washing kit on their website. If I'm not mistaken. It's like a little, travel kit. Put whatever you want in there. Put a bunch of M&M Minis tubes in there if you really want to. So anyway, we've got a bunch of fancy stuff. This stuff is, nearly $200, for this. So that's some fine stuff. And because it's eau de parfum, it will last a long time, longer than that Dracara. But we're going to get not fancy at all with my shaver today, with my razor. Grandpa Grungy, you haven't been on the job in a little while. Got a brand new feather blade in it. Got it set on 5. This is the 1960 Fat Boy from Gillette, the very first safety razor I ever used. And he's come to be known as Grandpa Grungy. I'm going to go real light because he's got a tendency to bite. Like I always say, he keeps me honest. This is what started it all, folks. This guy right here. I posted it on Facebook, I think it was 2010, 2011. And I posted a picture of it after I received it. I think I got it offline. Online somewhere. I think maybe on eBay. Boy, I don't remember. Gosh, it's been a long time. And I posted a picture saying, hey, is anybody into using safety razors or anything? I just got this one. I'm going to try it out. 13 years later. That old thing they do. SpongeBob. Here we are, 2024, making a new video with an old razor. And a young man. Young. Hey, I got interviewed on the news the other day. That was funny. You can check it out. If you know my real name, do a Google search for my name, Austin Antique Mall. And you'll see a little interview with me. In one of my favorite old antique malls, I found some razors in there. I found some cowboy boots in there. I found some hats in there. And it's closing down, and I just happened to be in there for one last time to say goodbye to the old place. I've been going there forever, for over 30 years. And there happened to be a film crew there. And the cameraman and I started talking about stuff. I was like, I remember a lot of this stuff from my grandma's house. And then you say, hey, would you mind if we talk to you about this place? And so had a nice little interview at a place that's been dear to my heart, but is going away. As all things I love do. But that's life, folks. That's life. We're only here for a short time. Some of us shorter, some of us longer. But try to make the most of it. Try to do something good, Don't just be disruptive. Don't be like, this is what it's about. This is what life is about. It's just living, to the best of your abilities, whatever that is. Some people get dealt really bad hands in this life, and I understand that. I feel very fortunate. We all have struggles and problems and strife and, feel guilty sometimes when we're like, why do I feel so depressed today? I've got everything, it's just because that's life. That's life. All right. But there's lots of people out there just like you that feel just like you and can help you and talk to you. All that kind of stuff. Anyway, I don't know. What do I know? So the giveaway, how should I give it away? So like I said, I want to hide a couple of them. How many do I have? 4? Okay, so I'll hide 2 in town. I live in Austin, Texas, so if you're in the area, keep an eye out. And then the other 2, I will send out wherever you are in the world. I'll pay for the shipping. Unless it's like $200, then, that's... Like, if you do win and we communicate and it turns out to be, they don't have mail where I live, or, you're maybe in some war-torn... Because I have some Ukraine viewers out there, so we're pulling for you. We are all pulling for you, no matter what you might hear. Believe me. But if it's someplace like that I just can't get it, then we'll have to talk about something else. But... So what I want you to do in this video, in the comments section, say, hey, I want to win that travel bag or the wash bag or whatever you want to say. Just say, hey, I want to win. And then after 7 days, I'll do a double drawing and pick the names and put them up, and then I'll send them out. And you'll get a nice bag, still in its original wrap. Well, I guess I'll have to open it up to put the Barbasol in. But I'll put it back in. Then you can have it. There's nothing else in there. It's just a bag. But the other two maybe I'll mention on my Instagram. Because I have people that follow me on there. It's just Sinatra Landon on Instagram. So that's probably where I'll post photos and clues for where they might be. And I won't make it too hard. I'm not going to make it in some inaccessible spot. It'll be like in a public place. So no seedy dive bars, Maybe the Broken Spoke. I haven't been there in a long time. The old Broken Spoke. Okay, let's talk about the scent of this. I didn't look at the smelling notes for the shave soap, and I do need to open the cologne to see if it's similar, because I just smelled it this morning with my son, and I can't remember. It didn't stick in my head. But I know my son said it smelled to him a little bit like Christmas. So I think that's the bergamot mixed with some of the spices and the patchouli and a little bit of orange, But yeah, created the first fragrance. I guess created, is that how you say are fragrances created? Are they born? Are they formulated? I don't know. Ask Mr. Smelly. He's out there, he'll know. Ask a cologne guy. Anyway, yeah, so the first one made in the US. It's kind of interesting. I mean, maybe somebody mixed up their own scents, in their garage, but I guess the first one like commercially available. It's probably that's more accurate. But otherwise, I guess you just had to import it from France and other nice smelling places. Although there's some parts around the Paris train station don't smell so nice. That's rough, man. If you're traveling to Paris anytime soon and you use the train station and you get off to go get like ground transportation, watch out. There are people waiting to take advantage of your naivete. So just watch. I was like, wow. I mean, I'm sure Paris ain't the only place it happens. It's just that's the one that stuck out most recently in my mind. Not slanging off Paris. I wouldn't want to do that. All right, so there's 2 passes. And I can see I'm getting some nicks because I'm not paying attention. I'm going too fast. And I should probably dial it down. I never used to do this. But as I get old, everything falls apart. My knee, this turned into the old man gripe hour. Lord Almighty. You stay away from those guys that'll try to take advantage of you, and my knee hurts too. And then I choke on my own spit. Great content. A+. Move over, Mr. Beast. I'm coming for you, buddy. 30,000 strongs and growing. Anyway, so the smell of this is a very baby powder smell, like that powdery, fresh. It's not strong, it's not overpowering, and it's mostly you get it when you're lathering, and then it kind of, like all good scents, kind of fades away. Because if a scent lingers, you're gonna get a headache. At least I do. Oh yeah, see the little nicks, little blood. I don't have to get out my Geo Fat Boy Shave Nation Alum block. I remember the name of it this time, Alum. Ugh. Okay, well, you know what? I'm just going to go extremely lightly. I dialed down to a 3. I hate pushing bloody shaving cream around on my face, so just get rid of those little spots there. I mean, really, really light touch. So my knee, I don't know. The doctor said it's tendonitis, right? I walk like crazy. I mean, I walk 45 minutes to work and 45 minutes back about 5 days a week. And, change it up depending on the day and my mood or whatever. But that's my main form of exercise. So recently when I've bent my knee beyond a certain 90, sorry for the old man talk. You can tune out. This thing's almost over. It's 14 minutes in, my goodness. But then I was trotting down my stairs in my own home and I went, and it just rank. And so for the past, I think Thursday night is when it happened. It's just, I'm finally getting where I can kind of walk normally. It's still, I'm not going nuts and I certainly can't run, but oh boy, it stinks getting old. What a drag it is getting old. Anyway, that's the state of things here, folks. I got a lot of blood on. I told you, Grandpa Grungy. Grandpa Grungy keeps me honest. All right, cold water, and then I always like to wash out my brush after I'm done. I like to clean as I go, you know. Then you don't have to worry about it. Because as soon as I'm done with this, I'm going downstairs and making myself a frozen pizza. Fancy one. Fancy one. Used to eat those Totino's ones back in the old days. You know, those ones that cost like 89 cents. They were garbage, but I loved them, you know. It's kind of like Taco Bell. You know it's garbage, but you gotta have it every now and then. I live in one of the best cities and states in the world for really good Mexican food. Sometimes I just want some slop. You know, it's just some sloppy old nasty. You know, I'm never satisfied after I'm done. I'm a little bit ashamed and I cry myself to sleep, but who cares? Oh, I've gotten to that. That's the only good thing about getting older. You get to that point where you're like, who cares? Now, I'm not saying give up. I'm not saying don't care about important things. Don't get me wrong. I'm talking about just little silly things that people are like, oh, I can't believe that you ate a Big Mac. It's like, heck yeah, man, I love those things. Are you kidding me? All right. So what am I going to use for aftershave when I wash this alum off? Captain's Choice Italian. Tell you what, here's what I'll do. I'll dry my hands, and then we'll smell the Gravel Cologne, the Eau de Parfum. Eau de Parfum. Okay, so check it out. Check this out. So we got got the outer sleeve. Oh, it's like a magician. I'm going to make this thing disappear in a minute. Introduced in New York. Well, you can read that if you want to. I don't know if you can or not, but there you go. Get my watery hands all over it. Here's the inner box. I feel kind of bad. It's just a box. Who cares? This thing slides out. Check it out. I'm going to make sure I don't drop the thing. I say that, and we'll see that. Okay, I'm going to do it down here because that's awkward and dumb. There's the inner box. This is just like one of the magic tricks I would have loved to have as a kid. Then it comes with a little, one more. Oh, there's Michael Knudsen. There he is. There's the man from 1957. Check that out. More information. There you go. Does that work? I don't know. Read that if you want to, or just go on the website. Here it is. The Gravel Cologne. What's that in there? That's gravel. That is actual rocks from the Hudson River in New York City. Now, the Hudson River is not known for its sparkling clear waters and spring-fed, you know. Isn't that the one that caught on fire one time? Anyway, they clean them, I'm sure, but they have actual rocks from the Hudson River in their little bottle. Even the cap of this thing is heavy. You know those fancy brands where it's like, ooh, the cap has even got a weight to it. Oh yeah, this smells way different than their shaving soap. Oh, I love this. This one is not my favorite. It's a bit heavy on the powdery scent, but you know, that's just me. But this, hold on, I need to like spritz it on something like the ladies at the department store. I don't have one of those little cardboard things, so what I'm gonna do is this. I'm gonna put it on here. Just give it a little, oh gosh. Let some of the alcohol go away. Oh, that's real nice. Yeah. Ooh, that's complex and interesting. Now it says that each one of these bottles is like handmade and hand packed, and like, I guess they, you know, it's really kind of cool. I like that. Ooh, very interesting. Huh, yeah, not at all like their shaving soap. I think, at least what I'm smelling doesn't smell like this. This shaving soap seems to be much, as I said, much more powdery, but I like that. Now, see if my kid likes it more than me, because like I said, you don't have to have only one scent, but I do. So thank you to the folks over at Gravel. That's so cool. That is so neat. And all those bags, I opened up the box like, what the heck? There's like a clown car of little little wash bags coming out. All right, let's put this all back up because it looks so nice. I like to keep it all together. There we go. So thank you to my friends at Gravel. Oh, by the way, in one of the kits I will have, instead of the Barbasol, I will hide this, their shaving soap. But I'm going to keep the cologne. And thank you. Thank you very much for even thinking of me and for sending this out and for the giveaways. Very cool. It's so neat. You people are neat. I like that kind of stuff. All right. Alan, let's get that off of here. Let me throw away this Kleenex. All right. Yeah, so the alum will tighten up your skin and stop little nicks and things, as it has done to me right now. Very nice. Get over there, Grandpa Grungy. I like to sit, when I have a blade in it, in my cabinet, I set it on like that to indicate there's still a blade in it. All the other ones are laid down, you know, like this. That's how I do it. That's how I remember. So I don't want anybody accidentally grabbing one that thinks there's no blade and has a bad surprise waiting for them. Okay, let's do some Captain's Choice Italia. I need to get some more. Oh, I do have some. Wait a minute, I do have some more. I got a whole bottle. What am I thinking of? Our brains let us down so often. I'm going to use the 45th parallel. I forgot it was up here. I keep it up here next to them. Terrible. Terrible. If it was a snake, it would have bit me. Oh my gosh. This stuff. I'm gonna swim in this cherry scent. Gosh, so nice. So nice. So choice. Captain's choice. I didn't mean to do that. Oh man. Okay, where do you go? Italia. Get back down here. We'll get you later. And that's it, folks. So, like I said, for the giveaway, for the two with the Barbasol and maybe even the Cologne, I don't know, depending on who wins it. The soap, the shaving soap. Leave a comment down below saying, I want to win that travel kit. I want to win that bag, that wash bag, however you say it. And then in a week's time, I will put it through one of those YouTube picker generators where it like takes all the comments, gets rid of any multiples so you can't do it like 20 times. It ignores them because they know how people work. And then I'll give it away. I'll post little snippet videos of who it is and who you are, and then you can contact me and we'll figure it out from there. And like I said, if you're in some part of the country where it's just not, or the world where it's just not feasible or it's not worth it, then we'll figure something else out. Okay. Thank you all. Thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. And thanks to all my pals over at Gravel, New York, 1957. How cool is that? Next time I'm up there, I'll drop by and say hi. All right, everybody. See ya.